はい、皆さんこんばんは。本日はですね、ちょっと用事により仕事を休みもらって、用事済ませてね、帰ってきたんですけど、まあ、昨日のね、続きということで、メインストーリーのね、続きと、終わりしたら、素材集めとか回っていこうかなと思います。はい。じゃあ、そんな感じで、本日も、ファースト、ディセンダントぶっこんでいくんで、よろしくお願いします。よろしくね。よろしくね。打っていこう。ちょっとね、配信中だから進んじゃったんでね。
I bring this message, and with it, the weapon for you to refine to all legions redneck in Ingress. Embedded within Vulgus legions, the weapon of the ancestors has become part of their power. Strike terror into hearts, descendants. Teach them their force. Redundant history repeats itself, just like the endless repeating pulsations of the Iron Heart.
Commander? Good one.
アルファと話す。
Just get to the point. Damn it. What are they planning now? Since we decrypted Eamon's message, we've been flooded with new information on the Vulgus. After we applied the new Vulgus encryption system to our surveillance assets, it's been non-stop. We now have crucial intel on the size of their forces, objectives, navigation routes, weapons, with more coming in. The most important part is that the Vulgus are armed with a weapon developed using Ancestors' technology. The weapon that you and Haley dealt with. The Vulgus are deploying forces to strategic points carrying this new weapon. The quarantine zone was only the beginning. Fortunately, now that we've cracked the new Vulgus encryption system, we can use the modified infiltration operations terminal to predict the targets of their attacks. Our problem is time and manpower. In order to respond to simultaneous attacks, we cannot deploy multiple descendants at the same time to protect one zone. In a worst-case scenario, a single descendant might have to manage the protection of multiple zones simultaneously. Our enemy must be aware of that as well. This invasion appears to be a long-term operation. But, Descendant, if we use the enemy's own strength against them, we might be able to turn the tide of this battle, even with our limited resources. It seems that the Ancestors' weapon uses inverted Ironheart particles as its power source. If those particles can be recovered, they can be used to enhance the Descendants' inversion reinforcement device. This means that the more fights you win against the enemy, the stronger you will become. Although, this power is dangerous. I will keep an eye on you to make sure that you do not exceed your limits. So, Descendant, I'm counting on you to defend against enemy invasions.
Descendant, there is something I wish to discuss with you. Did you feel there was something strange about Eamon's message. We were unable to restore it to its original state. But even with the sections that were recovered, it felt like he was deliberately disclosing information that should have been confidential. If I were Eamon, I would not have told his troops about the ancestors. It is common sense to keep military secrets classified, especially as Vulgus soldiers will be aware of the abilities of the descendants.
なるほどね。
I believe Eamon's message is hiding something in plain sight.
鋭いじゃない。
Descendant, we need you to defeat as many of the Vulgus commanders in strategic locations as
しょうが
possible.
ないな。
Do you think you can do this? Those Vulgus commanders are on the move. They will have already received Eamon's message. If we can retrieve their files, we may be able to fully restore the message. It will not be easy, but do not worry. I will provide analysis of the ancestors' weapons. We can do this, Descendant.
頑張ろう。OK。お、早いな。